closure activities.
From stage 2 to stage 3.
Yeah, let's say stage 2 is the last stage. When you plan for stage 3, you must include the closure
For stage 2.
activities.
Okay. For stage
The last stage.
But that means plan the next stage, right?
Yes, the last stage. Yeah, you already put in the plan already, so it's part of your stage 3 plan.
In which activity?
But that isn't managing a stage boundary.
No.
Plan the next stage.
You don't plan the next stage. No more next stage.
No, this
But in
happened-
stage 2,
This happened in stage 2.
Yeah.
When stage 2 is about to end.
yeah,
Plan
then
for
we
stage
plan
3.
for the closure. So
Yeah.
that's
Plan
it.
for
Planning
stage
for the
three,
next
plan for
stage.
You
Stage
plan
two-
Planning for the
next
closure
stage.
of the next stage.
No, you plan for stage 3. Everything that you are supposed to do, you do, except you add in the closure activity. Remember, there is no closing stage. That means if your project have only 3 stages, you do not go and create another stage, stage 4 for closing. No. Your closing will be part of the last stage, the final stage. This is the final stage.
So means in stage 3 is considered closing already because we already put in the closing activity.
Yes. You finish everything, then you do once all the work package finish, then you will do the closing activities. There is no stage 4 because this is the final stage. Remember? The final stage,
Do you
okay?
plan the activities for the closing at stage 3 in
Yes.
stage 2?
Yes, yes. When you prepare stage 3, because this is the final stage, you also incorporate the closure activity in the final stage. Okay, remember that, huh? It's very, very popular question in your practitioner exam. It will cost you many, many marks if you forget that. For foundation, it's okay, 1 mark only, but practitioner, it will be many marks. Okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay?
So what is this
I'm
one
giving all the
solid
process
process
to
or
you.
solid work?
Stage 2 is
Just controlling a stage.
Yeah, that is
No,
I
no,
understand.
no,
it's
But
review
controlling
the
a stage and
stage
managing a
Review the
stage boundary
status.
out of these two,
From the last one.
when is it happening?
Okay? Review the state status. Okay? You review the state status, you already completed all the work packages you are supposed to deliver in the final stage. And now you go and do the closing activity, which is part of your final stage plan. Okay? So if it's a then it trigger your closing activities, okay? Premature closure can happen anytime, right? During authorizing a stage or authorizing the project or ad hoc directions, okay? It can happen at any time. Then you trigger the closure. Okay, because at the last stage, the project got triggered. Okay, see the 2 trigger of project closure will be towards the end of the last stage or anytime. The project request for premature closure, okay? So it is the last task of you as a project manager. Okay, you sign up, get your bonus.
And we used to project support.
Okay.
Take the bonus.
So what is the final deliverable for your closing of project?
And stage board.
And project report.
And project.
Okay.
But there would be end stage also? No.
No.
Because this is the last
You don't
stage.
have to do the end stage. You just is replaced by end
End
project
project.
report.
End stage report only when there's a next stage.
Yeah.
End project report. The final stage, you just have to produce your end project report. Okay, end project report. So you want to review project performance. When you want to review project performance, you have to compare with what? Bid, very good. Not only the business case, the bid, because the project board will involve. So the 3 person involved. So it's a bid. Then you have to look at your project product description, your project plan, your business case, all your strategies. Yes.
Everything
all
is in
the
bid.
bid.
Yeah, everything is in
Yes.
Project brief, business case,
Then you also need to,
project product.
as part of your end project report, you also need to incorporate the lesson learned reports. Okay. So those unfinished work, ongoing risk, potential modification, all this will be going to what? Follow on, action and recommendation. Things that you want to do. Okay. So why we want a process of closing? You want to put a stop to the project because your PRINCE2 is temporary, right? Start, stop. So you want to have a project. The project is confirm closure, a stop, officially close the project. Okay. Avoid drift into operational use. Okay. You want to have a clear handover of products and responsibility. Handover products and responsibilities. Okay. After your project close, what happened to the project team?
Disband.
Disband. No more than. Okay. So that's that.
This straightforward. This straightforward. I think this is my favorite.